The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. McAllister. Cruyff. Guardiola. That is ended up in no man's land. McAllister. Gullit. Pele. Ambitious ball here. Van de Ven. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Marquinhos. And it's Guardiola. Pele. Marquinhos. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through. It's Vieri! Goal! The breakthrough strike. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that has been clubbed away. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. And it's Guardiola. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lewandowski. McAllister. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Guardiola. Great vision. And this is Vieri. Carvajal. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Bale attempts a clearance. Manchester United finding their passes, threads one in, and now they can clear their lines. And here's Lewandowski. Now there's a bullet! Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Guardiola. Ball played for Rijkaard. Guardiola. And it's Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. And it's Bale.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Lewandowski. Pele. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
McAllister. Really fierce, close defending. Marquinhos. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Cruyff. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rooney. To Guardiola. Bale. Rijkaard. Van der Sar. And it's Ferdinand. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And he's well positioned here. Bullet dominates aerially so often. And this is Lewandowski. Guardiola. Cruyff. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Strokes it back. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. McAllister wins the duel this time. Cruyff. Bale. That's Guardiola. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. McAllister.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vieri. Rijkaard. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Vieri. Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slipped through. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van de Ven. And it's McAllister. Turns back here, probably the best option. Guardiola. Engages and forces him off the ball. Could be danger here. Chance, surely! Well, that is one way to stop him. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Ferdinand can get it clear.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.